Hey everyone, welcome to Pod Games. My name is Andy, and today is episode 1 of a new challenge where I'm going to be turning my Magic the Gathering singles into a full-blown game store. No shortcuts, just real flips, real numbers, and fully documenting the experience right here from day one. This series is going to be full transparency. We're going to be documenting the highs, the lows, the wins, the losses, what we've learned from the experience, and hopefully to foster and gather a community behind the process. So, why am I doing this and why have I decided to do it now? It's been a dream for a long while that I've always wanted to own my own local game store to help foster a community and environment where our people can come in and play games, not just Magic, but other TCGs like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Riftbound, and even other tabletop games like Warhammer. So it's something that I've really wanted to go for a while. And then I was sat there thinking, how can I do this? And what can I start with? So I looked at what baseline I had, and then I broke it down into 3 phases. Phase 1, let's start with singles. Let's start with Magic the Gathering, which is what I've been delved into for the last 10 years as a social Commander player, playing with my local pod group. So let's start with those, see if we can shift some of those which have been sat there for years not doing anything. You kind of build your Commander deck and then not do much else with your cards. So unless you have a spark of brilliance about another Commander deck you want to build. Otherwise they kind of just sit on the shelf gathering a bit of dust. So I was going to take those, let's see what budget we can generate, reinvest that money into getting a bigger collection, selling those on, even getting some sealed product. I think at the time of this video, where Law in Eclipse is about just under 2 weeks away. So watch out for a video coming soon. We'll do some pack openings on that as well, see what we can kind of grab. Phase 2 of this journey would then be, once we have established ourselves with the single market, is let's get an online presence. Let's have an online store. Let's start selling other products. Let's sell some accessories. More singles will still be the main part of that, as well as some more sealed product. And then we can look at other TCGs and start selling Pokemon and other things as well. And then the final phase is having the game store. And the way that I'm would like to run the game store is that is very much a community focused environment. The singles and the online store can be bolstering the financial side of things, but the game store can be there just to be as a community hub for people to come and play and enjoy themselves. But circling back, let's go back to step 1 and where we are and where we're starting from. So this is my collection at the moment. In the collection, there is roughly about 7,000 odd cards. Graphic on the screen will show you exactly how much I have. Estimated about 2.9k is the current value. Within those, the Commander decks are kind of listed. Granted, I most likely won't be selling those off. So if you minus the Commander decks, which I approximately have about 12 of them, it brings the card count quite down. So yeah, they won't be touched unless we really need to shift some volume. The way I'm going to kind of be listing these cards, I'm going to be doing on 3 platforms. So the 3 platforms that I've chosen is Card Trader, Card Market, and eBay. The reason why I've chosen these 3 platforms, we're starting with Card Trader. It is the platform that I have been personally using for the last 2-3 years to help build Commander decks. It's actually a deck builder's dream. With their Card Trader Zero program, you can kind of throw all the cards that you want to get in a wish list. It will optimize search through their huge catalog and database of cards for the condition that you want them in, the set that you want to get them, if you want a foiled version, if you don't, and then it'll kind of bundles it all together into one order. It fires out the request to all the traders and the sellers. You'll know and get notified when someone picks one of your cards, and then you ship it off to their warehouse, and then they continue the fulfillment to the customer. The second platform, which I'm choosing, is Card Market. So Card Market has a huge European base with low commission fees and free listings. The other reason why I chose Card Market is the inventory app and the app that I currently use to manage my collection, Manabox, helps you price based off Card Market's trending data and the average cost of their cards, and it will tell you what's trending, what's not. So I've used that platform because of the application that I've been using to manage my inventory. I'll talk a little bit more about Manabox in a second. And then finally, eBay. So eBay actually is that first step into an online store because it allows you to be a bit more individual. People can come and communicate directly with myself. I can have a bit more of a brand presence for pod games, so they can learn what the brand is about and what we're here to do. It allows people to even suggest, like, put bids on the cards. If they don't want to pay full price, they can negotiate a little bit. And it's that pseudo online presence, that one step before having to have your own online store. It has a huge audience and a huge marketplace. So this is the collection. How am I going to be managing this? So I will be documenting every sale that I do on a spreadsheet, and then I'll be updating my inventory in Manabox. The beauty of this app, and I've been using this app now for the last 12 months, it allows you to catalog all of your inventory, provide you with a price. You can set the condition of your products. It even gives you great card images. So if you want to upload on eBay, it will let me upload the individual cards and provide me with a good, clear image, which I can use. For the other platforms, you can kind of create digital binders. So for example, if I want to exclude all of my decks, it looks at my collection, which aren't currently being built into a Commander deck. I can export each individual binder, upload it to Card Market, for example, in one document, and then it will go and present all those pricing straight away. It actually makes the whole managing of this whole journey really, really easy. Just as a disclaimer, the apps and the marketplaces that I'm using aren't sponsoring or endorsing this video. So I've purely chose them just from personal experience. But I will leave links down below for the inventory and my pages. So if you want to come and have a look and see what I'm selling, and if there's anything that you find interesting, please go and have a look. I'll probably do a more in-depth talk on Manabox in a subsequent video and give you a bit more of a walkthrough of how it works, why I use it, how it can benefit you as well. In the next episode, I'll be hunting for my first collection that I can get and flip. So please follow along the journey, comment, like, subscribe, and welcome to the pod. This is just the beginning of this journey, so I hope to see you more.